So one of the things I learned when I was in college was, for psych majors, is we tend to kind of read the room first. When you get to know me, when you first meet me, I'm usually quiet for a while. Like I don't talk a lot. It's more so because I want to kind of get everybody else to talk first and see what they're kind of like. Same thing in the kitchen. Whenever, we just opened LaGrange up. I don't really like to come walk around and be like, yes, I'm the executive chef. I'm this and this. I kind of like to just stay quiet and see how the team acts. And then you get to learn a lot about a person because they tend to just let it out. So.
Chef Juan and I worked together at Hampton Social in Burr Ridge. That was, I believe, about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. And he and I hit it off right away. We have a really good banter with each other, but a lot of respect for one another. And when the opportunity came for us needing someone, he was the first person that I thought about right away. I called him with John and Bree, and he came and we ended up talking for over 2 hours.
Wow. Thank you, Trevor. Well, if you watched our episodes and you saw the episode where I was pissed and John was pissed and we were about to fight.
I don't know why we're doing it, to be honest.
Because this is the biggest change we've seen in this space.
This is clogged up.
Just don't take it out on me. My thing is like, don't be frustrated with me about this.
Do you want to finish this with Tris?
It was because we just lost our chef. And literally we're supposed to open in the month.
I'm thankful that Juan came around so we didn't have to be crazy people at that time.
So we should do it 3 times, right?
When I was prep cook, when I started off working at the Hampton with him, starting as a prep, and then he was like, I need you guys to help out in dish. I was like, no, I'm just a prep cook, and then he just made me wash dishes for like a few days. And if it wasn't because of that, I wouldn't understand. I'm like, yeah, work as a team, and if the dishwasher's not there, you gotta hop into dish, do all of this stuff that.
My first impression was like, no ways, this guy was nice. And
Yeah, I was
this
gonna say very
normal.
personable. Like, yeah, I was like, yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking too.
He hasn't yelled at me, at least. He's a funny guy, and I'm excited to see what he's got to show us tonight.
All right, it's fine. For me, this is my first impression, so I'm trying to make sure everything goes right. I haven't slept all week. Either we run out of food, the pizza's burned, something's off with the recipe. Like, there's only so much we can control. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff going through my head right now.
So the menu release party is the culmination. It's like, here's our opportunity to show all the hard work that happened that quarter. Just like a lot of restaurants to do seasonal menus, it's a great time to get some stuff that's out of season off the menu, and things that are in season on the menu.
So this dish, I actually got the idea from my oldest son, Lorenzo. I was talking to my wife about the new menu and just things I can put on it. He loves dinosaurs. Like, he's obsessed with dinosaurs. If he could be a dinosaur, he would be. He tells me, he's like, Dad, you should put a dinosaur steak on the menu. And I just looked at him, I'm like, a dinosaur steak? He's like, yeah, something with like a big bone. And that's where I got the idea for this. So, shout out to my little Renzo. He came up with that idea.
So we both actually worked for a Chicago-based restaurant group. I did event sales, and he was the private dining chef. And so when you spend that many hours together with someone, you really do get to know them. And first we started off as friends, and then we started working out together. And then from working out together, we spent more time together outside of the restaurant and working out and going to lunch and just And so there's been some challenges throughout his career where you could see that light just start to dim and, you know, he wasn't as excited. So when he started talking about Wooden Panel and he was just so excited about the menu. We've been talking about it. This is like our discussion almost every night. You know, this menu item and that menu item, and what if we did this? What if we did that? And he's been so happy. I have no doubt in my mind that he's ready for this night, launch it out of the park.
This is okay order? Okay. Josiah, so this is the order. What we talked about is just an order. Wash them, and you're using. So I'm gonna see if we can change the order a little bit. Nothing crazy. For me, this is my first impression, so I'm trying to make sure everything goes right.
So I'm very excited today because we have a new person in the building to cook for y'all today, and that is Chef Juan Alvarado right here. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
If you could address everybody, tell us about you.
Well, I'm amazing. Pretty much it. No, so thank you. Whoever said that, thank you. I appreciate that. No, I mean, I've been doing this for close to 20 years. I always tell people it was either Toys R Us or working in a restaurant with my brother. And the restaurant offered me 50 cents more an hour, which back then was a lot of money. So I took the money. Like I said, it was a part-time job to get me through college, and I ended up, everything I have, I owe it to this business and to this industry. Absolutely love doing it. So welcome, and I hope you all enjoy tonight, okay? Appreciate that. Our next course is a caprese salad. Now you may be wondering, how can we make a caprese salad interesting in this time and age, right? So what we did is we took some heirloom cherry tomatoes, we cooked them in our pizza oven, and then we torched them. And we also have these really cool gastronomy science projects that we did. It's balsamic pearls.
When we were making one of the dishes, he ordered like the balsamic pearls. And he was like, this is going to be so expensive. We just need to use the balsamic reduction. And I was like, no. Like, we're going to use the spheres. And we're going to do it because it makes it better. Not because, oh, it's the most cost effective or whatever. Like, for my menu, I want to say what I'm proud of. Not just like, oh, it's a cost effective dish. How boring.
Well, and you know, it was cool last night at our Lamont menu release party. Chef Juan's wife was sitting by herself, front and center. It was very sweet. I went to her table and she brought up, oh, we learned how to make those together at our kitchen counter, you know, and I was like, that is so adorable. Like, Juan, why didn't you add that story? Like, that's so cute.
I think hearing from the chef and hearing from the owners of the restaurant about the inspiration behind the dish and the why behind different ingredients is pretty cool.
Oh, this is by far the best menu that you guys have presented.
It is.
The quality, it's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, we've been to like, I don't know, like 6, 7 of these. I don't know. It's been like probably like 2 years since we've been coming, I think.
He did a great job. He's always been my hero.
You know, I'm just, I'm really proud of, I don't know if that sounds cliche, right? I'm proud of myself. I'm good. I feel like I can finally rest. I think for me, I am a very goal-oriented person, so I'm always looking for the next thing. And I'm not even kidding when I say I'm already thinking about the fall menu and the fall menu change. My little notebook, the one that was published for this one, I already have, you know, some ideas for entrees, desserts. I want to kind of put my name on every single dish that's on Wooden Paddle's menu, just to kind of give it my own little personal touch.